you like going biking with Dad?
Yeah.
Do you like to go to gymnastics and dance?
Yeah.
Are you going to play hockey this year?
Yeah.
Hockey! What are we
you're-
going to do tonight?
Go to a movie
Not a movie. We're going to a
show.
show. Do you remember what it's called?
Just count down.
Giraffes can't dance. Do you think they can?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Matt.
I'm Lara.
Hi, I'm Mabel.
This is Mabel. This is Mabel's little sister, and we are the Milners.
I moved here in 2010 because I was actually interning in a company in Coleraine in 2008. Fell in love with the region and the area, coming from Upper Michigan. The culture is very similar, a lot of mining, a lot of rocks, a lot of wood, a lot of water. Came here after finishing my undergrad and graduate degree and have been here ever since.
I moved here November of 2013. It was the coldest winter in 100 years. And I thought it was gonna be a really short-term move. And turns out here I am 10 years later. I work for the Grand Rapids Area Community Foundation.
Community foundations in general bring together financial resources from individuals and organizations and then invest those resources back into the community. We actually have over 80 scholarship funds and then 270 other funds. It's a super fun place to work. It's like I get a front row seat to how generous people in this community are and how much they care for their neighbors.
I work at the Natural Resources Research Institute. There's a lab in Coleraine that focuses on specifically minerals and biomass research. We've been incorporated by the university since 1986, and we have to explore a lot of interesting things looking at what's coming up in the next 5, 10, 20 years for resources in northern Minnesota.
I think one of the reasons that Matt and I both love being in Grand Rapids is just truly raising our daughter here, soon to be 2 daughters. There's so many opportunities for families and for kids. Our daughter Mabel, she's in dance and gymnastics. She's about to try her hand at hockey. There's always something to do, like at the Rife, all kinds of kids shows. They actually have an awesome children's theater. Like tonight, we're taking our daughter to see a live play. The Children's Museum we love. And there's so many activities. It's very well done. There are a ton of stations. Every interest is covered at the Judy Garland Museum for kids of all ages. It can keep you entertained for literal hours, especially here when so much of the year you spend inside. You need a really good place to take your kids for them to play, explore, learn, grow. We also love the Mesabi Trail. We actually trained for a marathon on the Mesabi Trail, which in hindsight maybe wasn't the best idea. It's really hilly, but we were in really good shape because of it. We like to bike the Mesabi too. We'll bike from home down the Mesabi to some of the restaurants in Coleraine, the locker room we love. That's where we met. But also now there's Smoke on the Water there, which is a really cool space.
Some of my favorite things in the area are definitely the mountain biking scene at Tioga. Tioga is really cool because it's got over 25 miles of mountain biking. It's built on old mining lands, which is kind of cool how they're reclaiming that area for something recreational. I go by myself. I also go with my daughter, and we actually ride together using something called the shotgun. Another great feature of the Grand Rapids area is they have access to community ed that has a lot of diverse classes, whether it's cooking classes or computer classes or anything else that might get you out of your comfort zone or something that's new and different you have access to in our local community.
It's fun. We always look forward to getting the catalog. It's like an event, like the Christmas toy catalog, but it's the community ed catalog. Like what classes are we gonna do? We've done cooking classes, like a couples massage class, beers, bowls, and bites. That's really fun with Bruce at the McRasty.
That's some of our gifts to each other is actually community ed classes.
Yes, a good date night.
A good date night.
There are so many things that we love about where we live. Like truly, we love where we live. But my favorite thing is truly just the sense of community. It's not something you really consider when you're growing up, or even like at our age when we were like putting roots down. I don't think it was something that we considered, but it was something that found us. There really aren't words to even describe what it means. Like, we couldn't get Mabel to dance the other night. A friend, no problem, picked her up, got her to dance, brought her home. You know, when you go to the doctor, you're not just a number, you're an actual person to these people that are also a part of your community. Same thing, like the bank or your favorite restaurant, like, you know people where you go.
My idea of a perfect northern Minnesota night and evening is going biking with my daughter and my wife at Tioga, followed by going to the taco truck at Claco Brewing Company and finishing the night with a few craft beers and having my wife drive me home.
For a few more months.
For a few more months.